literally been in this McDonald's for 6 hours. We've been in there for 6 hours. 9. Yes, people, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are going back to the traveling vlogs. Me and Sarah was in Australia at this point, and we was making our way to Bali. As we're literally leaving for Bali tomorrow, very good life lesson for me to pass from me to you. How to travel light. The bag. Sarah made the rookie mistake of not getting the same one. Why this one's good is this one opens up like... So it's like
a duffel bag.
A drawstring, right? But when you open it up...
I'm shaking.
Come on, camera woman. You've had to hold it for 2 seconds.
Oh.
You open it up like this, look, boom. And you can just lay everything so flat.
Look at all those compartments. Just lay it down.
No, you lay it like that. Sort it all out. Boom, boom, boom. Pull it all nice and tight. First step.
And then
tuck the bottom. Fold the bottom like so. Bring it straight again. And of course, like anything, the more time you put into this, the better it's going to be. Fold the side. Fold the other side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold from here right into the middle.
So then we flap it.
Boom. From here to the middle.
Straighten it all out again.
Straighten it out, take your time. And then we're going to do the same, and we're going to overlap it here.
Beautiful, look
and
at that.
What I'm going to do,
Sweet.
Like this.
Sweet.
Now we're going to reverse it, flip it round. So this side is here.
So the fold is now at the top.
It's at the end. And we're going to grip here, right by the collar, and start pinching.
Rolling.
As I've been doing it. Roll it up, bring it nice and tight. All the way to the end.
All the way to the end, then you turn it over.
We're going to come to here. We're going to pull
from the other side.
This bit.
Wrap it.
All the way around.
And it turns it.
That is done.
Right now, show the finished product. It's like a bullet.
He tried it.
At this point, we had been in Australia for over 5 weeks and we was excited to get going. However, we noticed we hadn't done one thing, and that was going to see the dolphins. So, on our last day, we went down to Tin Can Bay.
From Brisbane to Denpasar in the AM.
We done our research and came to the conclusion that we would need to get the train to Brisbane Airport because it was like a $300 taxi ride or a $20 train journey.
It's a little bit different to the Southeastern service. Hi, welcome. We're going to Brisbane. Biffy's looking at the cheapest day. It's a Wednesday, and we can get the flight during the day for £88 each.
God, I knew I was going to do that straight away. We left at 12 o'clock midday. We got to the train an hour before it got there. Train was then 3 hours. We got an Uber straight from the train to the McDonald's, and we've been in the McDonald's for 5 hours and 15 minutes.
We left the house nearly 10 hours ago.
We left the house 10 hours ago. And we just posted up in McDonald's. I wouldn't be surprised if you smashed the like button for the YouTube algorithm. They come over and asked us to pay some rent or something.
Yeah, I think we might get kicked out.
I think we could get kicked out. We're using this as a temporary office. I've finished my book. Sarah's still reading her book. Sarah's reading her book. I've finished my book, so I'm going to jump on and start editing. I'll update you when we move, which I can't see being anytime soon. I had drunk a lot of coffee at this point, so I was steaming through stuff on my laptop, stuff that didn't even need to be done. I was doing. Sarah, talk to me.
No.
What's happening?
We've been in McDonald's for over 8 hours.
8 hours.
Now we've got to go to the airport and wait another 7 hours for our flight.
It's all a bit mad.
And then our flight's 7 hours.
Crazy stuff. We've literally been in this McDonald's for 6 hours. We've been in there for 6 hours.
9.
9? We've been in this McDonald's for 6 hours. You can't walk in the road.
Don't care.
We're walking from the McDonald's to the terminal.
Go and have a look at that spider.
Get out the road, will you?
Go on video.
I'm not going back to video the spider. Come on, quick. Now this, my friends, is the face of a broken man. I'd been awake for over 32 hours.
The Australian government has introduced additional aviation security measures at Brisbane Airport.
I still couldn't even sleep on the flight, so another 6 hours had gone with me not sleeping. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. iPhone only today.
Yeah, we were a bit scared. A bit scared of the mopeds.
A bit scared of everything at the minute, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so yesterday we literally got there at like...
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah.
Show them the floor. It's been pissing down.
It's been pissing it down last night. Yeah, we literally got to the place we're staying. It's worth saying at this point also that we booked a cab from the airport to our hotel. The cab took us to where I put the address down to. We basically pulled up outside this alleyway and he's like, yeah, we're here. And I'm like, no, we're not. And he's looked at the address and he's like, yeah, this is a different place. And I'm like, right. Bear in mind as well, we hadn't even slept for like 2 days. And this guy is basically telling me, oh, we're at the wrong place. I've got no cash on me because we've obviously paid it on booking.com, and like I'm thinking he's about to con us for like all of our money. So I'm like, no, well, you need to take us to the other address. And then he's like, oh, and then he looked and he was like, no, it is here. So we had a lot of confusion go down and all we wanted to do was sleep. We've got into the hotel and then the person who owned the hotel wasn't even there, so we've had to then wait for an hour before this guy even got back to the hotel to give us our room. 2:30. We had a little walk, went to the shop, got some water and stuff, and then come back, had a little swim in the pool. And then from about 6 o'clock, we literally slept.
No,
So,
it was 4.
is it 4 o'clock?
Yeah, so we went for a nap at 4 and I said put an alarm on for an hour.
Oh yeah, because I put an alarm on at 5.
5.
Bloody
And
hell.
we just didn't get
And we
up.
basically slept the whole night through. So, clearly needed it. I still feel pretty tired, but we're going to go for a little walk. See what's about. We're going to walk to the beach.
That's the aim.
And food, because we literally didn't even eat yesterday. Not today, Satan. We stayed in this place for the first 2 days, and looking back at it, it was actually a lot better than we initially thought. I think where we come from Australia to Bali, everything was just a bit of a culture change. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave that one here. Check out what we got up to in Bali in the next video, and I'll see you soon.
I knew it was sick.